Before the October 7th attacks and the subsequent bombardment of the Gaza Strip, the Israel Palestine conflict, while controversial, was generally considered a topic that you were allowed not to have an opinion about. Well, today things are certainly very different indeed, as this conflict has dominated public discourse in the West for well over 2 years now. So today I've booked a flight to Israel, where I'm going to see what life is actually like in the area and try, in a small way, to shed some light on this extremely controversial conflict. Join me. Alright, let's go and find my gates here in Munich airport. Never been to Munich before, and yeah, a bit of a trek to my gates. It's just up here, I think, to Tel Aviv. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, this is Munich airport, guys. What do you make of it? Very, it's very German, very European. Okay, well, we just got past passport control here in Munich airport. Here are all the lovely places you could go. You go to, Madrid, Malta, Bari. Lots of places that I'm sure in many ways are a lot nicer than where we're going today. Certainly a lot more peaceful. But yeah, we are going ahead and getting our plane to Tel Aviv. There we go. I'm going to use the stairs. I don't know if this is really coming through on camera, but I'm actually extremely nervous to get on this plane. Yeah, obviously things have calmed down a bit in Israel recently, but things are very uncertain and you never know quite what's going to kick off at what time. So we're going to see what it's like when we're on the grounds. Let's get on this lovely sleek German shuttle bus over here. Beautiful sort of white surfaces. Yeah, hopefully this is going to take us to our stop. Yeah.
Die Türen schließen.
Okay, so we just arrived here. So I'm going to be getting on one of these planes over here. Yeah. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, guys. Oh dear. Okay, well, we've arrived here at the plane. Behind me over here. I'm over here. Say goodbye to European soil.
So if you need to go the back of the down, thank you.
Okay, so we've landed here in Israel. Just going to go through security. Obviously the situation is a bit tense at the moment, so probably just put the camera away. But yeah, hopefully see you guys when I get out. Okay, well, I've just made it here to Israel. This is Ben Gurion airport. And yeah, got through security. The guy gave me a bit of a grilling about why I was here. But yeah, managed to let me through in the end. And yeah, so this is just the main sort of arrivals lounge in Tel Aviv. and yeah, it really is quite impressive. But first thing I need to do is purchase a SIM card. Yeah, if I could get the 20-day one with 20 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And you're from Tel Aviv?
I'm living in Tel Aviv, but originally from America.
Where?
I'm living in Tel Aviv, but my parents are from Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay, nice, nice. And how is life here?
Love it.
Yeah,
A lot of work, but it's good.
a lot of work.
Do you want me to put it in now?
Can you? Yeah, thank you. Anything you'd recommend to see in Tel Aviv?
If you want to see the party areas, go to Orchid.
Okay.
Child.
Okay.
I don't really go out because I'm working most of the time.
Yeah.
But it's a fine area. I say go more to the nature areas or historical places.
Yeah. Okay, the culture.
Yeah. Everyone's very nice. They might be a little loud, but they're really nice.
Yeah, people seem nice. People seem nice.
Yeah.
Awesome, brilliant. Thank you very much. Lovely to meet you.
Bye.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Right, okay, so let's head. Got the eSIM now. Let's head on to the bus and get into the city centre where I've got to get some my accommodation. Let's see what Tel Aviv is like. So one thing that's quite interesting about Israel is it has 2 official languages that you'll see written everywhere. So obviously you've got this up here, you know, maybe you recognise this, maybe you don't, but this is Hebrew. Obviously you've got the English here, and over here you've got the Arabic. That's because obviously this part of the world, there are a lot of, I mean, it's, you know, obviously hugely controversial and whatever, but yeah, there are a lot of people who live in Israel who are, you know, Arab, Israeli, Palestinian, whatever, whatever they see themselves as. And so, yeah, one of the things about Israel is they have Arabic written everywhere, because it's kind of a co-official language, because there are about, I think there are about 1 million, 2 million Arabs who live in Israel, outside of places like Gaza and the West Bank, who have Israeli citizenship. Yeah, and it's really interesting. You just see it everywhere. Here we just got a vending machine, and obviously up here, this is some writing about some soldiers in the IDF. You know, possibly because they've died, and you want to remember that. Pay their sort of homage. Oh yeah. For YouTube, yeah. Yeah, it's called Yes Man. What are you guys doing here? Do you live here or not?
No, we're in our family reunion.
Oh, nice. Where are you from? Berlin. England. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yes, yeah.
Please say hello.
Yes. How is life here in Tel Aviv?
What?
How is life here in Tel Aviv?
The best life ever.
It's good.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Where are you from?
England.
England.
Yeah.
I lived in England for something like
Did
a
you?
year.
Oh, nice. Whereabouts?
In Golders Green in London.
Nice. Great place. Yeah.
I like England.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, man.
First time in Israel?
Yes, first time.
Welcome to Israel.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Cheers. It's alright. Thank you. So here obviously we've got some more posters of presumably IDF members who have died in the war in Gaza. Yes, man, how you doing? Right. Obviously, when you think about the war at the moment in the Gaza Strip, you tend to think of the casualties in Palestine, or the Palestinian casualties. And there's obviously a good reason for that, because there are, according to the best data we know, like really heavy casualties. But obviously there is another side to it. There are a lot of people in Israel who are dying as well. And it's quite interesting. I mean, the IDF is depending on who you ask, you know, some people think it's the most evil army ever, others think it's the most sort of righteous army to ever exist. It's really like, really depends who you ask. But it's just interesting to come here and actually see kind of it for real. Sorry, does this train stop at Tel Aviv? Yes, okay, thank you.
Tel Aviv, עכשיו נהריה.
Sorry?
No Tel Aviv.
No Tel Aviv, this one.
נהריה.
Taria, the next one. Okay, this one?
נהריה. חיפה, כרמל.
Herzliya?
תל אביב עכשיו יצא, עכשיו יצא לתל אביב.
I don't understand.
עכשיו. 5 דקות.
Sorry?
זה 5 דקות יצא לתל אביב, בהרצליה.
Okay.
עכשיו זה נהריה.
Okay.
זה נהריה.
So not this one?
לא תל אביב.
Not this one, not Tel Aviv, okay. Oh God, okay, well, my Hebrew is obviously not very good, which is going to be a bit of a stumbling block for me. Okay, so this is the train to Tel Aviv over here. Let's see if we're going to be able to squeeze on this one. Right, so these trains are quite interesting. They've kind of got double stories, a bit like in France, something like that. So yeah, just let's sit down here, get off in a couple of stops, and yeah, see what's happening from there. Okay, well, we've made it here to the streets of Tel Aviv, and God, this is really quite extraordinary. What a fascinating place. Yeah, it really feels like kind of medley between the Middle East and Eastern Europe. Like it feels a bit like, you know, we're in Chisinau or Bucharest or something, but it also feels what I kind of imagine a lot of the Middle East to feel like. Just got some amazing views over here. Yes, hello, you right? Just look at this sort of view of the city. And yeah, so I don't really know where I'm going, but I've got this hostel booked that I need to go and find. So let's see if Google Maps can help me out. So one thing that's quite interesting about Tel Aviv is it is quite different from the rest of Israel. This is kind of seen as the sort of financial business hub of the city. Sorry, just walking through these people. But a lot of Israel, from what I'm told, is very different. This is kind of the most westernized city, if you can even use that term. But you know what I mean, like this is the place with all the skyscrapers. It's where all the businesses are kind of set up. You know, there's the beach, there's a lot of nightlife and stuff like that. Meanwhile, other big cities like, you know, Jerusalem, it's slightly more, I guess, religious, more traditional. My impression, I don't know, right? But over here it's a bit more relaxed. So over here, there's something quite interesting. Here, it's just some kind of law office, I think. You see over here, you've got this weird scripts. You know, you've got the Hebrew up here, you've got the Arabic here, and over here you've got something very interesting. And this is the Ge'ez scripts. We've got the lesson, no, not the lesson, the Russian over there. And my guess, oh, hey, doing all right? My guess is that that is Amharic, which is the language of Ethiopia. And it's interesting, this part of Tel Aviv that I'm going through, there are a lot of Ethiopian shops and a lot of, I'm guessing, Ethiopians. In Ethiopia there is actually a Jewish community, in quite a small Jewish community in Ethiopia, but a lot of the Ethiopians here seem to be Christians rather than Jews. They seem to be following sort of Orthodox Ethiopian religion, you know, Oriental Orthodox religion that is the main religion in Ethiopia. But yeah, just waiting at this zebra crossing over here. You just look at this gorgeous view over here. It really is very exciting. It's really interesting. I don't know what comes to mind for you guys when you think of Israel, but for me it isn't really this. You know, this very sort of gritty part of the town that I've ended up booking a hostel in. Like, it's not really what I think of. You know, certainly not Tel Aviv. You know, I might think of the Middle East generally as being a bit like this, but I think the impression that we have in the West is that you know, Tel Aviv is like really nice and very sleek, and you know, everyone's very wealthy, and obviously there is another side to it, but yeah, this side is pretty pretty different to what I would have thought. Okay, well, I really don't know where the fuck I am, to be honest. End up in these kind of this random part of Tel Aviv, and it's getting dark and I still haven't found my fucking hostel. My phone's out of battery, so what I'm going to do is just a little place just down the road. I'm going to get something to eat because I'm quite hungry, and then find this hostel, and then yeah, call it a night because I'm shattered. But yeah, there's just a little place over here. I'll show you guys. But yeah, I have really made it out to middle of nowhere. This is how the crossings work in Israel. Still haven't quite figured them out, but I think you press that to get it to go, and that's for the blind people. Yeah. God, it is quite remarkable, this view, isn't it? It really does feel like we're in Eastern Europe. Right, so I think this is it. I'm not certain, but yeah, I think this might be it over here. Just because it's in kind of, it looks a bit like a youth hostel with the fonts. But you'd think they'd have a youth hostel sign in English. So I'm not entirely sure. Wow. Well, we're in quite a desolate part of town. Look at this. Is this kind of building work or something? Hopefully that's what it is, and it's not some bomb hasn't been dropped there recently. Stray cat. Let's have a look. Operational area. Yeah, this doesn't look very promising. Well, these are all the new builds they're making here in Tel Aviv. These kind of very sleek blocks of flats. Yeah, this is kind of what I would have thought, perhaps you would have thought of when you think of Tel Aviv. This kind of building over here. Yeah. Okay, well, let's check out this place over here. This looks quite interesting. This little restaurant. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find this hostel on my own. I'm going to need to go into Google Maps. But this place over here the Las Vegas, which looks quite fun. Let's see if we can go inside. Hello. Just for one person?
Рак иврит.
English?
No English. Russian иврит.
Русский?
Говори.
Немного.
Немного.
Один Эдит.
Это что ты снимаешь?
Кто-то.
Ты откуда?
Что?
Откуда ты?
Англия.
Англия?
Да.
А русский откуда знаешь?
Я люблю язык русский. Да. Alright, well, I've just made it in here to this really cool place. Where they let me charge my phone. Hopefully. Могу ли я купить что-нибудь? Спасибо. What drinks they got here? Let's see. Just some Hebrew water. Oh, what a find! What a find! This is really what vlogging is all about, isn't it? So it might be quite strange that we're here in a restaurant where the people speak Russian, but actually this is quite common in Israel. Russian is quite a widely spoken language because when the movement of Zionism started in the early 20th centuries, a lot of people who immigrated to this region were Russians. You know, Russia had a huge Jewish population. So yeah, and it's kind of remains quite a widely spoken language here in Israel today. You saw the Russian writing on the office earlier. So yeah, it's quite a good little lingua franca. Yeah, anyway, let's find this fucking hostel. Я могу платить за воду?
Что ты воду пил? Здесь.
Карта? Могу платить с карты?
Карты я закрыл уже кассу.
У меня карты нет, у меня не кэш.
А я карту закрыл уже кассу. Почему у тебя нет кэш?
Я здесь today. Сегодня.
Камера.
Камера, да. GoPro.
Сколько стоит это?
500 pets.
5000?
10, да.
Шекелей.
500 шекелей и 500.
5 и 0.
500 долларов.
Sorry.
Завтра.
What?
Завтра. Карта завтра. Я закрыл.
Завтра. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Very good. Спасибо.
Это новый?
Да, новый.
Когда купил?
Я купила интернет. Интернет, да. Очень много. I'm just telling these guys how much this is.
How much dollar?
How much dollar? Yes.
Shekel.
It's 500.
$500. Шекель.
Доллар, да.
Доллар. Хороший, да?
Очень хорошо, да.
А потом на телевизор как делаешь?
Карты.
Зачем он мне нужен, баба?
Что у вас имя?
Артур.
Артур, Алфи.
На имя.
Очень приятно.
Ты где живешь? Где живешь?
Что?
Где живешь?
Живешь?
Ты.
Живешь. Я не понимаю.
Спать где?
Да. Я буду хотел за спят, да. Очень very tired.
Турист Израиль?
Да. Я англичанин. Я в Англия.
Лондон?
London, да. Да. Ви были у Лондон?
Лондон я был. Я был в Лондон.
Что ты думаешь о Лондон? Хорошо или...
Лондон топ, אבל муслимим, балаган.
Да,
Балаган.
это правда. Just having a very interesting chat with these guys about what it's like living here in Israel, their sort of perspective on the UK. But yeah, I'm gonna head off in a minute. Я будем за у hotel, but tomorrow, завтра я будем. Okay, до свидания. Right, let's find this hostel. This is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Let's just go in here and get some food because I won't get a chance otherwise. Thank you. Some Israeli hummus. Shalom. Can I pay cards? Card is okay for this? Cards?
No work. Just
No work. Oh, I only have cards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Don't worry, mate. I'll come tomorrow. Oh. Alright, let's take some cash out of this card machine. Could have said. Right. Let's see what some Israeli shekels are like. God, it's pretty cool. Just bought some. Shalom. I managed to use your machine. Cheers, bro. Take care. Right, we've got some food for this evening. Let's continue the walk back to the hostel. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just some crisps and some Israeli hummus for 17 shekels, which is like, I don't really know the conversion rate, but that seemed pretty good. Right. I think this is where we screwed up last time, so let's make sure we get it right. Here's a little shisha bar. We're kind of hanging out to, yeah, chill out and watch some football. And yeah, it's pretty dark street here in Israel, as you can see. This is definitely the Israel they don't show you in the BBC or Al Jazeera. So honestly, my overwhelming impression of being here in Israel, even though there's all this stuff in the news about the Gaza war and Hamas and, you know, Iran and whatever else, and Benjamin Netanyahu and whatever else, but honestly, just being here, I just gotta say, it's really nice. It is a really nice place, and the people are unbelievably friendly. You know, I think you kind of, most times when we hear of people from Israel, like, unfortunately, it tends to be, you know, you hear whatever, some extremely far right politician in Israel, and you know, you can't let someone like that speak for an entire people, but the truth is people are incredibly nice here, incredibly nice. Okay, so I just made it to this hostel here in just this random part of Tel Aviv. It's really quite weird, they're just kind of playing very loud house music, and yeah, someone should be here to check me in a minute, but it's a bit sort of random what's going on, so yeah, wait and see. Alright guys, so that rounds up today. Finally made it to this hostel. Took a little bit longer than I might have liked, but there we are. Jungle Jaffa here in how you doing? Here in this random part of Tel Aviv. I think this whole area is called this part of Tel Aviv is actually called Jaffa. So but yeah, anyway, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow where we're gonna go back to that place to pay those guys back and get out, see a bit more of the city, talk to some more people, and yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'll see you in the morning.